Okay, I'm only a user of LibreOffice in this kind of LibreOffice drawer. And I have thought about in the past which tool to use, and my decision was then LibreOffice. Then I have checked whether LibreOffice is proper for that, and I have found it is proper. The topic is function block graphic. The first question for peoples only. Do you know what is function block graphic? No. The function block graphic was found in 1968. It is very old. In that time, the norm EIC 631 was created for automation control. For example, Siemens or Codesys use it. They use function block graphic. The principle is you have a block. The block have a function. The block have inputs and the block have outputs. And the block is connected to the next block and so on. And that is for automation controlling or also for code generation for embedded control. That I do here also. And there are, of course, since 1968, many tools which does function block graphic. For example, I have an only switch fastly prepared. This is Simulink. That is also a tool which uses function block graphic. I have a version of Simulink of my computer, but I must not start it here. Then it is forbidden because it is a home version. The home version can only used at home, not for presentation, not for education, not for industry, only for home. 308 euro. That is limited. It means the professional function block graphic tools are usual license costs, and but not the license costs are the great problem, because if you want to use a function block in your company, you have profit and you can pay it, no problem. But your neighbor department or your contributor also has another function block tool, because it has decided to another tool, it's possible, and the tools are not compatible. And the next is that you need really knowledge how this works. It is not simple. I cannot handle with the tool with 2 hours training. That is too less. It means if you use a tool, you are a specialist, not left, not right. And your neighbor is a specialist for another tool. And that is the problem. And the next problem is also if you use today a tool, maybe today is in the year 2005, and your plant works, and 2025, after 20 years, you have a problem on the plant, you must change a little bit, and you have not the tool. The tool is on a PC, it was frozen, but the PC is defect. And if you go to the vendor which has the tool, please give me the version from 20 years ago. I'd say, no, we have that. And then the next problem you have, the person which have made this projecting is long time, he's died. 20 years ago, yeah, he is in, I don't know how Rente in German, in English is. A pension, ja, genau. Pension and this far away. And that's why using this function block tools is a little bit, it is not in the 19th year from the 4th century. Some people have said in the next 10 years, all is done graphically. So 20 years later, all is made textual because of that reasons. Yeah, and but the graphic programming, I want to go back to my example in LibreOffice. The graphic programming has really big advantages. You want to see it, you three people want to see it. If I explain what is this here, it is possible. I think you have a little bit knowledge about physics and mathematics, then you can follow me. If I show the C code, the C code is also here. I think you cannot follow me. Yeah? It means the graphical programming has big advantages, and that's why I have thought by me I should found a tool which is available for everybody. No problem, I can say, my colleague, please use LibreOffice. What is LibreOffice? It's a tool. You can download it there and there, okay, and do it. Oh, yes, that is similar Visio. I know Visio, okay, it's the same. And after 2 hours, my colleague can work with it. Yeah? It is similar if you have source code programming. You can use a special IDE, Visual Studio or Code Blocks or whatever. But you can also use a simple plain text editor to work with the source codes. Yeah? You need only in compiler suite for your special target controller. That is also the answer to maintain old stuff. You have not the IDE, but you find the proper compilers for the target controller. Usually that this is so, that is long-term supported. And that's why text programming is safe. You have no problem. And if you use LibreOffice, I think in 20 years, this ODG file can be opened, or? That's the goal. Yes, genau. Yeah, because it's a standard, we know it. So I have a little paper what I want to show. Yeah, that I have all said. So that's why I want to explain what is it, to see how a graphical program is proper. Let us compile it firstly, before I'm explaining. Now I'm a little bit, moment, sorry, I should search the proper page. Live make scripts. Here is a batch file, and I should start a batch file. And after them, the content XML file is read from the graphic. I use only the OGG file, no more. I don't use LibreOffice. Read out the content. Here are some error reports, but the errors are not errors because the tool is not yet ready. So and if I go to Visual Studio, that is my IDE to run this code, you see this file has, the file is changed externally, and I should, you can change the setting, Quatsch. I should say yes to all because I should reload the file. I'm a little bit confused here. I should generate again, and the question from Visual Studio should be a little bit better. Has unsafe changed? That is stupid. Okay, handling. So now I can start the compilation and run my application. You see, it does anything, and I have also a graphical output to see what's happened. The graphical output is here. That is a curve view application, and it should be run. Okay, here. Then I start the running mode again. It runs only for a few seconds. Then you see what's happened. I have an input. I have a physical input. It is a sine wave. And this is a filter. And the filter filters some harmonics. Maybe you know what are harmonics, you are physics. And if I go to the, and I have also some noise and Störung, Störung. Disturbance, sorry. Disturbance, and you see here, you see the effect of the disturbance, the physical effect. This is only in physical view. And now if we go in the in my graphic, you see there are 3 filters. They are named bandpass. Bandpass should be understandable for physics. And here you have also a bandpass with the same parameters. You see also an aggregation that is UML-like to the same parameter set of both, but the difference is a factor what is not in the parameters. This bandpass is a fast bandpass, and these 3 bandpasses are slow that you see in the output. I can say it is so, and I can show also the output. Where is this? The fast bandpass is one of this. If I need 2 fingers. Yes, I should zoom. I have forgotten what key should be pressed. Yes, that's correct. Zoom between cursors, yes. You see that the fast bandpass needs only 1 period to swing off. And the slow bandpass is the blue one. It needs a longer time because the filter has a higher damping. That is physics, yeah. And this is here made with function block graphic. So now the question, where are the damping coefficients? The damping values, they are not here because there is a next page. And the damping coefficients are here, that is the Ka and the Kb that are different. Here is a 1.0, and here is a value comes from outside, and I know I can look in the C programming, the value is reciproc of 20. Here is 20, and here is a reciproc, and then I can tune these values and look what's happened. I don't want to do it here in the moment, it is too much, yeah. You believe me. So this is done by this graphic. There is a 3rd page because I need some angles and filters and so on, and I can explain it, but not yet. It is a little bit too much. Yeah. The interesting for LibreOffice may be what's happened with the features of LibreOffice, and the important. There are 2 importance. The one is I should have a semantic behind the rectangles. The rectangle is only rectangle. It is yellow. It is yellow the important ones? No, because this is alt-rosa in German, any color, pink, yeah. And the color is not. The importance is the style. I have some styles defined. The style names are important. I read here is a rectangle. I look, what is this for a style? It is a style OFB block. Okay, is a function block. And then I have another rectangle, this one. Moment. This is the rectangle marked. This has the style OFP pin left. It's a left pin. Yeah. And now the reader from the content can detect a rectangle, which position, which style, and then of course there is an algorithm to assign the position to the correct block. The block is the primary one. It should be read firstly, and then comes the other rectangle. It's a pin, and the pin is a part of the block. I have had some experience with make an group. I don't do it but this does not work, because if I have a group, I can do it. Then I can no more associate this connector to the pin. It is only possible to connect to the group. That is a big disadvantage. It should be a request for change for LibreOffice, but it is not so important because the group is proper. If I select it, I can shift it a little bit, and I shift the whole group. That may be necessary, but with the group I cannot work, and that's why ungroup. I should. The enter group possibility does also not work. I should it ungroup, and when it shift it, oh scheiß, yeah, then I shift it back, and I should select the all stuff, and I can shift it. It is also not a disadvantage which is very bad. It is a little disadvantage. I can shift it here, no problem. Yeah. And the association about via the position was a little bit programming effort. Is also not. I have firstly make the groups and then have a hotkey to ungroup, connect, group again. That is stupid. And that's why I have changed it here. And the next little disadvantage is also request for change. I have small pins, this one. And I have a view zoom from 200%. 200% works, a lesser zoom works not, because the pin has a size of 2 millimeter, and I cannot select, I can hardly select it. It is possible, but it's not so good possible with my mouse pad. I can press Ctrl Z a little bit, also not with one hand. Yeah. That is a little bit disadvantage because this pin has a fixed size here, and the fixed size does not need the sizing places. And if they are removed, the rectangle is too less to find the point where can I shift it, moved it. Yeah. That is also a little bit disadvantage. Firstly, I have said, sheet, it does not work. And then I have seen, okay, with 200% in a normal 1980 pixel screen, it is possible to see a page.
If you lock the size, does that get rid of the handles around it?
No, if I...
Something you can lock the size of an element.
I have done it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that does not help because these little rectangles surround are too big.
Yeah, I thought if you locked the size,
No.
remove these.
No.
Request as well.
Unfortunately, no, I have thought that is so, and I have tried, and I have said sheet software, and then okay, it is possible to use. Not so hard. This all runs, and this is an important thing that I can use it. So, how many people use this? Not so much. Here are 3 people. I have a friend. He want to use it. It is an external friend. Is not a colleague, but he is. He has also time, and he want to make a slider logic for electric organs. And he has worked with LibreOffice, okay, with the older version, because he has an older version of his computer, no problem. And I have shown him the topics, how to move. Okay, he says, yes, okay, it's possible. And this is the second person who use it. It is, my experience is a quarter of a year, for the year. And yes, it is growing. I want to write an article in the German's electronic praxis also, and go to the next conference. I was in the past. I was also in the Sindefing ESA conference sometimes, but not this year. Next year maybe. Yeah, the people know me. I want to offer this stuff, and it works with LibreOffice. Maybe some people have OpenOffice. It works also with OpenOffice, but this is not a topic here. So, but I want to say some more things. I have enough time. Yeah. If I compare it with the function block graphic, I have here Simulink. Then the function block graphic, what to say, I should say commonly, there are two groups of persons who speak about model-oriented development. This is from view of Simulink. This is a model because it is really a physical model here. This is an oscillation circuit, but the whole is named also model. And Simulink says function block graphic is a model-oriented development. Yeah. The UML, that's the Unified Modeling Language. Does know everybody Unified Modeling Language? Then I should yeah, the Unified Modeling Language is very important for the whole software development. It is founded in 1992 or 93 or so on, and it is familiar. Many people use it. And for example, I go to my graphic. This is an aggregation. The aggregation is a relation between classes. A class uses another class. We know C and C++, it's a pointer. Very simple. Yeah? The pointer is an aggregation. And this aggregation, or pointer, is very important. But this does not exist in Simulink. Simulink has no pointer. And all other function blocks have also no pointer. This concept is never in the brain. I don't understand it. I was not in the brain of the guys which make this function block graphic. And that's why there are two regions which use model-driven development, the UML guys and the function block guys. And they have different thinkings, different brains. The one brain is left side, the other brain is right side. And I have make a presentation on the ESE Congress, that is Electronic Embedded Software Engineering Congress for Germany in 2017. There, and before I was on MathWorks, in the house of MathWorks in Munich, and have shown a system where I have aggregations also in MathWorks. So, but the interesting for that topic was not so high, because of course the people in Munich know me, but the people in USA have other things in her brain. They make KI, also AI. Yes, that is their main topic. Okay, it means these words are separated, and I try to join these words. I have an aggregation or also composition. A composition is an instance which is composite with the other instance. It is a filled diamond, the difference. I have not a composition in the moment, but it is known, anybody which knows UML knows the composition concept. Maybe anywhere here's a composition, I don't know yet. It is not so important. That works. And also, I have not implemented in the moment state machines. State machines are known, yeah. The state machines are also defined, standardized in the UML. The state machines are existing in Simulink, but there are little differences. The behavior from nested states is a little bit different. But also there, Simulink does its own way, and the UML is standardized. That is the OMG org is the standardizing for the UML. That are differences, and I want to implement also the state machines here, and in a UML kind, of course. So, and the next difference is to compare with Simulink. Simulink has, I want to open Simulink, it is better. Now, let's see. Simulink has only one page for one module. And if you need more also here there's a little bit space, it's more possible. But if you need more, then you should do nesting. Here inside there are some blocks, and if you double click, then the block is opened, and you have a nested thinking. You have only one page. And this is in comparison to, for example, automation programming in Semantic as Siemens, they have many pages. As here also, I can have so many pages as I want. And the connections between lines to the other page are possible with this XREF, cross-references. That is a technique what is used by Semantic SIEM, for example, for the automation processing. Also, Simulink has such cross-refs named from and go to, but work in a little bit confused way. That is also possible. And some more tasks. One thing is also here, I should open another tool, but I have not prepared it, but I can go to the documentation. Yes, that may be interesting. Okay, not go to the documentation, stay here. In Simulink, the order of execution of the function blocks is the data flow. If you program line per line in textual language, the order of execution is the line order. Yeah? If you have a graphic, you have no order. In an older automation programming, you have numbers on each block, which defines the order. And in a SIEM, you have only limited graphic possibilities. You have some sheets, and the graphical order is the order. This is the other solution. And Simulink uses the data flow. The data flow has the problem if you have a flow around loops, yes, that is an error, and you need a unit delay in this loop, then all works. You should think about, and you have step times, and another the IEC 61499 has another solution also for automation control. It uses events to couple. I should show it, but I'm not prepared. If we have enough time, I can look and open it. Moment, I try it. Why not? For Diag. Do you see anywhere for Diag here? That is a tool from for the EIC 61499 programming. Also a function block graphic. And they use events. And the events has an advantage. The connection of the events is the order of execution. Very simple. And that is the best way to do, because and in my solution, the event flow is calculated because of the data flow. The data flow determines the event flow. And if I have an abbreviating event flow necessary, then I can draw the event flow in my graphic. Yeah? Moment. We have some diagrams. Yes, you see here the event flow because that are, yes, firstly the move block is executed and then the add block. The move block is in unit delay. The event flow is drawn here, and that is a tool. You can download it. It is also without fee, but it is also complicated in the handling. Yeah. Okay, and that idea with the event flow, I have. Was heißt geklaut auf Deutsch? Stored. I have, yeah. But I am. The Professor Zeute in Linz is the master of this event flow stuff, and I'm writing with him. He knows me. Also, yeah. He knows it. And you see here the event connections. One possibility is this one. The event connections have a style. OFP event int left. That is the importance. Yes, the data flow determines the event flow. Warte mal, jetzt muss ich jetzt ganz verstanden. Ja. The looping is because I should have special blocks which is in unit delay. The unit delay breaks it. And this is the green blocks here that are state outputs. The state output is the output from the last execution time, from the last event. Yeah? That is exactly the same as the unit delay in Simulink. Thanks for the question. Okay, so I think my time is out, and you was very interesting, and I should make furthermore. Yeah. Now the mic is away, but which is the next presentation?
There's some back end in C, right?
Yes, okay, that is an important stuff. Thank you. This block has an execution code written only in C language. Right. Yeah, and if you look in the also I cannot open with the right mouse clicking. It is also not possible in Simulink. Will be nice to have, but it is not possible in LibreOffice. But it is not hard to do because the type is bandpass. Here is also an alias. The bandpass is really orthogonal bandpass EMC control blah blah blah. That is the really type. And if you look in the code, it's a step function from H1. And if you look in the code, you find very, very fastly the step function. And it comes at last, step orthogonal bandpass here. And if I go to the go-to definition in the IDE, you see that one. And then you see the implementation of this bandpass filter in C language. It is only a simple differential equation, a solution of the differential equation. This is this one. You need a little bit physics, then you can understand this code is less, yeah. And you can have also another module drawn in graphic, which is called, yeah. And you can usually you can have the C code for simple modules, and that is the thinking of the embedded developer.
But do you have, like, where can we find this to use it?
The translator has some parameters, the path to the translated files, yeah? And you have an include path in your software and so on. It is the question. Yeah, the variables are structured variables. This is object-oriented. It means all variables of the block are defined in a structure or in a C++ class.
It means that the work that is done, all the work here that is done, is it publicly available? Can we reference it somewhere?
Ach so, you can download it, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Sind die ganzen Dateien online?
Ja. Also I have internet connection. Wow. Moment. Should go to here and should go to my home page. Not that is the 40. Should go to, so that is a very important question, yes. Vicia.org. This is my presentation from tomorrow, and I should write it in the manual from this conference. Yeah. Moment. That's. Yeah. I should ask the. Yeah. We have graphical programming. And inside the graphical programming, the internet does not work sometimes. Should make a link. Oops. Yeah, is an internet problem in the moment. I write the link to my web page, and it is available. Yeah, I'm working. The older version is in the moment available with some videos, and you can look for this later. Yeah, and I want to look for it. That's well, yeah.
The purpose-built tools tend to be very strict about what you can create. The pins and metadata tend to be strongly associated with the function blocks. Did you find it challenging to parse and do semantic analysis using a general purpose diagramming tool?
I have not understand what you mean. My English is not, I can speak, but I cannot understand.
Tell me the question and I'll see if I I was asking if it was challenging to use a general purpose diagramming tool versus a more purpose-built program where the pins and metadata are strongly associated with the function blocks.
Ja, also der meint, wie schwer ist es, so ein allgemeines Werkzeug wie LibreOffice Draw zu nutzen, wenn das ist ein Draw-Programm statt etwas Besonderes, wo man alle die Verbindungen schon
vorprogrammiert. Now I have understand. Sorry, I'm really in speaking proper and in writing. I write. That I have said to beginning. Firstly, I have tried what is possible in LibreOffice, and then I have the idea or the that are using styles. The styles are related to the blocks, and the styles are using for the translator. The translator reads the content XML file and looks for the style, which is the indirect style, not the direct style. It's a little bit, also you should know about XML stuff in the LibreOffice, yeah. And then you can translate it. The important message is using styles to associate, yeah. And then I can do whatever I want with the graphic information.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the pin coordinates don't matter. It's the style information that's important.
Yeah, the style information is the importance on the pin. And the position of the pin in relation to the function block is the information to the connect that is a pin of this function block.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I have one more question. How is the output? So you had when you ran it originally and the filter
Yeah,
with the graphic,
yeah.
what is that output?
The output.
Yeah. What shows the output? Is that from
Yes, I have here output variables.
No, the output for the example of the bandpass filter working,
Yeah,
the sine wave,
yeah.
what is that? How do you visualize the output?
I have shown it in this tool, yeah. Yeah, and this tool is programmed in Java language with a little bit graphic that is not related to LibreOffice, and the connection between both is Ethernet. It is a local host S7.127.0.0.1. Yeah, and I can have also the graphic remote. I have experience in that stuff. Yeah. Okay, that is a Java program, and in Simulink it is inside the tool, of course, that has a scope, And I have programmed the scope since years ago, not related to this work.
That's one advantage of having the Simulink though, is because it's all bundled together. So like we were gonna try to use it, like something to think about, some way to bundle it together in the package or a package.
Yeah,
Visualization tool, right?
yeah. As I have thought about, can I use LibreOffice Calc to show a graphic? Yeah, that is a question. Yeah. Okay, it may be possible. I don't know in the moment. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever read anything that I can think of where someone, but there should be some form of interface to output.
Yeah. I have not experience with Calc, I should say. Yeah. Also not experience with Excel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good. Okay, thank you.